Good morning, Sage. Hi. Everyone's hungry. Good morning. Hi, Dreadlock King. Sweet Jesus. And I worked all day, so here I am wishing my ponies night-night. Good night. And I came home to crush some Millies before bed real quick. Good morning, my baby. How are you? Good morning. Still so much damage from this storm to clean up. That's my afternoon today. All right, we ready to go up? So I wanted to try something out today as I was driving, and it's working pretty well. This is the bra cam. I think I'm funnier than I am. That's for sure. Athena living her best life as my passenger princess. Setting up food for everybody and making sure the seniors get some butte this morning because it's still super humid and it feels like walking in water up here to walk around. Jack is so excited for this food. So is Rusty. You nosy little ass. Good morning. And forgive me spamming you guys with clips from this morning. It was just such a beautiful morning. It's like a good 100 degrees in Pennsylvania right now. So I'm going to the barn like this until further notice. It's getting hot in here, so hose off all your horses. My favorite fly spray after all these years still. And turning this oven to preheat for some bacon. Gonna spray some Pam on a sheet pan coated in foil before I prep my potatoes to go in the air fryer. You know how I do it, olive oil, salt, and pepper straight in that air fryer. Literally my favorite way. Spoiled tonight with some boar's head bacon. And look at how beautiful that laid out on that sheet pan. Tossing the potatoes around a little bit, and then I'm gonna start a base for this. So throwing a bunch of fresh greens in there, throwing those potatoes in there. I was gonna say, I think I just ended up putting these right on top of those greens. And then if you haven't seen my mason jar lid hack to poach eggs, oh my God, I'm so about that. And then did a shot of Master Tonic with some orange juice, pulled my poached egg and put it on top of that beautiful breakfast. I'm all about like as much protein as possible because I have PCOS. If you have PCOS and you're not like on a heavy protein kick, do it. It will change your entire life. Well, the storm took my sunflowers. I'm sad as fuck. Hi, ma'am. Come here, Nebby Bubby. Oh, are you a Nebby Bubby? No, no, no. After letting Neb out, I came back inside to marinate some chicken. You guys know I love my garlic parm chicken. It's just that Buffalo Wild Wings wing sauce, some Parmesan cheese, some crushed red pepper flakes, and I added a little bit of milk this time before I stuck it in the fridge and headed off on my way. Everybody's getting a little spray down. Mama's turn now. Yeah, that probably feels so good, huh, girl? Woo! Today's daily affirmation with a jackass. Jack says, even in moments when my environment pushes my patience, I still persevere. Just like this damn heat. Jack says, I don't even have a reaction. That's how hot I am. And my mommy just sprayed me down with a hose because it's so hot. Shout out to everybody who's got horses or a farm right now doing it in this heat. Got to film the garlic parm chicken going in the crock pot, but that's it coming out. And then I made some rice. And I ended up stacking that chicken on top of those greens and that rice. It was great. Today's daily affirmation with a jackass, full moon / summer solstice edition. I release all things that no longer serve me or my highest good. I know that I am full of love and that I am full of light. and I step into my power knowing that I am made for amazing things. I let go of patterns, people, places, and things that do not serve me, and I call back all my energy and even more to me. I can manifest and create anything I put my mind to, including being a brat like Jack. Jack says, happy summer solstice and happy full moon. Be safe out there and stay cool. So I sat in my field outside the barn, and any light you see flash here, y'all, is fireflies. It was incredible and so beautiful. That looks so good. Go, Lisa. Such like an unreal and beautiful moment here at the barn this morning. The sun is literally just pouring down over the babies. And stopped at Henry's Meat Market to get the goods. Sometimes, I swear to God, the most ridiculous things happen to me. Truck brakes locked up last night, so my papa told me to take the battery apart, and we're gonna see if it works, because screamable moments. How beautiful all these lilies are up at my bonus mama's house. So pretty. Right, and then we're cooking some steaks on the grill for steak salad, onion, salt, garlic powder, and some pepper. We're gonna get that grill nice and hot and grill those steaks to perfection before setting them on a little bed of greens. And you know I had to have potatoes, so I cut up some potatoes to put on that salad too. You're gonna see that here in a minute. And I did crumble some cheese because, oh God, so good. Not what I thought my grandma meant when she said she was bringing the heavenly hash tonight. Here we are on our way to Buckeye Country Superfest to an all-night revival. And got some car karaoke with my bonus mama.
Down there on the end, that's Alex Hargraves on the fiddle, Billy Failing on the banjo right here, Royal Massat on the bass, and Jared Walker on the mandolin. Thank you folks for having us.
He said the sun's gonna rise tomorrow, somewhere on the east side of Sodom. Better pack your bag and let's stick out your chest and then we're running all night.
fireworks. We drove home all night long. Didn't get home until like 4 in the morning. I slept for 3 hours, then went to the barn the next day. But Zach Bryan, Billy, Turnpike, Charlie Crockett, Jesus, they were all incredible. Got a whole welcome committee here today. You and all your babies, huh? Oh, ma'am. Yuck. Someone's being an ass. All right, so I love lemon and mint water. Lemon's really good for your lymphatic system. Mint is good for a slew of things. I mainly use it for anti-nausea, so definitely rehydrating myself with a lot of this today after some good old Zach Bryan yesterday. And here are my cats basking in the sun on my Reiki healing table. Good night, sweet... Hi, Val. Good night, sweet babies. Have a good night. And then I got some early morning Nebby cuddles. And then I jammed out on my lunch break. It was quite nice, not gonna lie. I'm just getting stalked in the bathroom. You're like not even denying it. Sage. And I'm pretty sure Hades is sitting right around this corner. And yep, I'm feeding Ariat slippers this morning because, dear God, is it hot? And I'm so tired and these are so comfy. I've been slowly working with Belize again on riding. So we've been doing little mini sessions, if you will, like 10 to 15 minutes a couple times a week, and it's going so well. I'll let you guys watch the full clip here. Get a couple loops in this morning, work on some progression. You should always wear a helmet when riding your horse. I might not be, doesn't mean you shouldn't. Sometimes it's easy for this girl to get going, and sometimes she requires a little bit more encouragement and leg support and, if you will. And at 21, this is all I can really ask for from her. And as I pan back into the camera here on her in a second is when I realized I really needed to work on my form a little bit and my hip abductors and my lower abdominals and kind of pulling all of that together to be able to really ride her better. And my heels need to be down more, but forgive me, it's been like at least a good, honest year since we've been riding fully. When we used to show, every time we'd pass a gate, she'd always slow down to look and see, literally for my dad or my mom or whoever was at the show with us that day as like a form of encouragement, and still does. So as you see me looping around with her here a little bit, anytime we get to one end of the arena or another where there's a gate, I always have to give her extra kisses or a little bit of extra leg work to be able to keep her moving. It's something we've literally been working on for 14 years. And I say that so you know that sometimes everybody needs a little reminder that horsemanship is a continuous journey. A little bit of a funky step there. I always let her tell me when she's ready for me to get off. She's 21, it's 75 degrees out. I'm not pushing her harder than we need to. It's gonna be 83 today. Good girl. Good ride this morning. Sorry I look like shit on you. So so lucky to have a place where we can drink fresh from the spigot. Pulled a daily set of tarot cards and did some journaling. Hi, sweet baby. Some protein and keto cream in there. And topping it off with coffee for a nice midday caffeine kick. I had to restock my sprouts, so planted some Sangro radish sprouts in a sprout jar. All right, and then this is just like a jar salad for work, so I'm throwing pepitas and cranberries into that bad boy. And I make these for work, so I try to make sure I have like some cabbage, some greens, some carrots in there, and I'm gonna fill this guy up to like, right about here today probably, because I don't want to be miserable at work tomorrow. And what I say when I mean I don't want to be miserable and I'm eating that amount of salad, I mean I'm on my feet for 13 hours a day, sometimes in the heat too. So making sure I have greens to keep my body hydrated, super essential for muscle hydration, especially when you think about that all the flora in your gut creates your serotonin levels. Yeah, I'm eating stuff that's full of vitamins, minerals, and things that are awesome for my body, especially while I'm working a 13-hour day. And then I'm going to take the rest of this leftover flank steak and cut it up and just put it on top in the salad there. Okay, so for this lazy girl salad, not gonna lie, I literally used my kitchen shears to cut this steak into little pieces. They're like bite size, right? What I'll do in the morning is just throw my dressing on top. I typically use like a natural raspberry vinaigrette for that. And then when I get to work and I'm ready, I can just shake it all up. And it's a really great combination of protein, a little bit of fruit in there with those dried cranberries, so you get some natural sugars and all that salad. And it's perfect for sustaining a 13-hour day. Made my dad a sandwich for lunch and then out the door to run errands and go to appointments and meetings. Came home to work on some music. Came back to the barn to feed tonight. Topped off waters, had to do some cleaning. And of course it rained again. Listen, I understand rain is a good thing, but dear God, we have gotten so much of it this summer in Pittsburgh. It's crazy. Okay, the rain sounds incredible. Just like so blissful. Getting ready to pull out of the barn and my driveway is already flooded. The front of the barn is already flooded and the pastures, like the paths through them, you can't see them right now, but they literally look like they are creeks or streams. Absolutely insane. Look, there's even like a creek coming down the driveway. One sec. How insane. I'm home to make some lemon garlic chicken, turning my oven to 400. Getting my chicken breasts in a little, well, I guess that's a loaf pan. Got some garlic, cut that up by hand and crushed it. Gonna throw that in with some lemon juice and some butter. You know what they say about garlic and lemon, you probably shouldn't do it. And tonight I found out exactly why. You're gonna see right in a second, because I put this in the oven and thought I was doing so good. It went in beautifully, whatever. And instead of making a fresh batch of rice, I'm gonna use up these 2 containers of white rice I already have pre-made. Made a little veggie and cottage cheese salad with some raspberry poppy seed dressing. Okay, this is and pulled my chicken out of the oven to my blue garlic surprise. Like, oh my God, she looks so good. And before you ask me what the blue stuff is, the garlic and lemon had a chemical reaction. You can look it up. The sunset from my porch tonight was incredible, so I took a shot of that before going inside and relaxing, eating some dinner, and enjoying time with my Livvy Behm before coming to get this vlog ready for y'all. Thank you for walking in my boots with me, and y'all have a great day. I'll see you next Wednesday.